Name a more popular woman basketball player right now than Caitlin Clark. I'm not saying better, because clearly Asia Wilson, there are many women better than she is.
It seems clear why Caitlin Clark didn't make Team USA, but Shannon Sharpe's recent rant might make you rethink that. He's openly criticizing the selection process and questioning what this could mean for the future of women's basketball. Are you ready to see this controversy from a fresh perspective? Sharpe didn't hold back, saying that leaving Clark off the team is a huge mistake that could negatively impact the sport. Clark has been dominating on the court, and Sharpe believes this was a missed opportunity. But his concerns go beyond just Clark's talent. He's highlighting how this decision might influence ticket sales, game attendance, and even future WNBA player salaries.
So, what do you think?
Is Team USA making a serious error, or is there more behind the decision? Let's break it down and explore what this snub could mean for women's basketball. Now, let's take a closer look at why Caitlin Clark's omission is causing such a stir. What makes her stand out as a player, and is she truly outperforming some of those who were selected? Please don't forget to like the video and subscribe my channel for more awesome content. Thanks.
The assistant league, Caitlin Clark is 4th, Diana Taurasi is 79th. In rebounding, Caitlin Clark is 27th, Diana Taurasi is 35th. Chelsea Gray has not played all year. She hasn't played in a WNBA game yet. You do realize that, right? I didn't understand because I view myself as talent. But now, trying to get sponsors, trying to get advertising.
The numbers don't lie. Caitlin Clark's season has been outstanding. She's currently leading the league in points per game, which is impressive on its own. But that's just the start. Clark isn't only a scorer, she's showcasing her complete game. She ranks 4th in the league in assists, meaning she's not just scoring but also setting up her teammates to succeed. And her impact doesn't stop on offense. Clark contributes defensively as well, ranking 27th in rebounds, 18th in blocks, and 17th in steals. That's a truly well-rounded player. Here's where it gets even more interesting. Shannon Sharpe isn't just impressed by the stats. He's looking at the bigger picture. He asks, name a more popular women's basketball player right now than Caitlin Clark? It's a hard question to answer. Sharpe points out that her popularity isn't just for show. It could directly benefit Team USA off the court. For instance, average attendance at her games exceeds 17,000. So imagine the Olympic draw she could bring. Think about all the jerseys Team USA could have sold. Clark draws huge crowds, showing she has real star power that could have boosted the team both on and off the court. Sharpe also questions some of the selections. Take Chelsea Gray, for example. She hasn't played all season, yet she made the team over Clark. If you look at current form, Clark clearly has the edge. But Sharpe goes even further, claiming that Clark is a better player right now than Diana Taurasi, a bold statement given Taurasi's legendary status. However, Sharpe emphasizes that his comparison is based on current stats and contributions, not past glory. So, is Team USA missing out on a golden opportunity? Clark's all-around game could have added a new dimension. Her passing creates chances for teammates, her scoring speaks for itself, and her overall presence could have elevated the entire squad. Caitlin Clark brings energy and excitement that fans absolutely love, and the media can't stop talking about her. She's the type of player who can spark interest in women's basketball, even among people who weren't following the sport before. But Shannon Sharpe isn't just upset that Clark's skills were overlooked. He's highlighting a bigger issue: the marketing opportunity. You might wonder what marketing has to do with basketball, but in today's sports world, it's everything. Sharpe challenges anyone to name a more popular women's basketball player right now than Clark. It's a tough question because she's not just a player, she's a phenomenon. Sharpe argues that Team USA is missing out by not leveraging her star power. And it's not just about fame. There's real financial impact. He claims that if Clark had been on the team, she could have sold more jerseys than all the other players combined. A bold statement, but one that underscores her value on and off the court. But maybe Sharpe has a point. Think about how many casual fans might tune in just to watch Clark play. It's not only about jersey sales. Sharpe notes that average attendance at her games tops 17,000, which is a significant draw. Now imagine that kind of interest on an international stage like the Olympics. It could be huge for women's basketball overall. Sharpe isn't just speculating. He's drawing parallels to basketball history. Remember when Magic Johnson made the Dream Team, or when Christy Tolliver or similar high-profile players earned their spots? Sometimes it's not solely about who's the best player at the moment. It's about who can attract the most attention to the game. But here's the really interesting part. Sharpe isn't only focused on short-term gains. He's thinking about the bigger picture for women's basketball. He believes that for the sport to grow, it needs more investment from advertisers and sponsors, and Clarke could be the key to unlocking that potential. Think about the bigger picture. More eyes on the games mean more sponsorships. More sponsorships mean more money flowing into the sport, and more money could lead to higher player salaries, better facilities, and more opportunities for young girls to get into basketball. It's a ripple effect that could transform the entire landscape of women's sports. Now that we've considered the potential impact of leaving Caitlin Clarke off Team USA, it's worth examining why this decision was made. What's happening behind the scenes? Are players being chosen for their past achievements or their current performance? It's time to dig into the selection criteria to make sense of this controversial choice. You might wonder how Team USA actually selects players. Is it all about who's performing best right now, or do they weigh a player's entire career? It turns out the process isn't that simple. Shannon Sharpe made a good point, asking whether Magic Johnson made the Dream Team based solely on current performance. Sometimes, teams choose players based on reputation and past glory, not just how they're playing in the present. Here's where it gets complicated. Sharpe pointed out that Chelsea Gray hasn't played all year, so why did she make the team over Clarke? It seems the selection committee might be prioritizing experience and past accomplishments over current performance. Is that fair? Choosing someone who hasn't been active recently over a player who's dominating right now? Then there's Diana Taurasi, a true legend in women's basketball. But Sharpe didn't hold back, saying that Caitlin Clarke is currently the better player. It's a bold claim, but it raises an important question. Should Team USA select players based on their past reputation or on who's performing at the highest level in the present? Sharpe also questioned the selection process itself. How are picks really made? Are there biases? Could politics play a role? We don't know for sure, but it's worth considering. Remember, this isn't just about one player, it's about the future of women's basketball. As Sharpe highlighted, if you want to market the sport and help it grow, the choices made today can have a huge impact on the opportunities, visibility, and overall development of the game. Shannon Sharpe argues that one of the best ways for women's basketball to grow is by featuring popular, exciting players like Caitlin Clarke, who can attract sponsors, advertisers, and fans. This raises a tough question for Team USA. Should they prioritize proven veterans with impressive careers, even if they're past their peak, or players who are currently dominating the game? Leaving Clarke off the team isn't just about one tournament. It could slow the sport's growth, limit marketing opportunities, and even raise broader questions about gender equality in sports. Are women's teams being promoted as effectively as men's? And are they given the same chance to shine on the world stage? The decision highlights how player selection can have far-reaching implications beyond the court.